Texas High School Baseball, 13-6A. Your Leander Lions will be on the air shortly, taking on the McNeil Mavericks at McNeil Mavericks Stadium. Behind the right arm of sophomore Adam Alexis and the Lion batting order. The Lions will try to get back into the win column tonight here on SHN Sports. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to McNeil High School here in Austin, Texas, home of the McNeil Mavericks, where your Leander Lions will be taking on the McNeil Mavericks here shortly. It's senior night here for McNeil, and the Lions are going to counter that with a sophomore right-hander, Adam Alexis, who's had two pretty good starts here in district play. Got a win in his first start, and had a lead going into the late innings, but that was relinquished by the Lions, and so he went with got a no decision, or did he got a no decision in that one. So he'll be on the mound tonight trying to get his second win. The lineups are going to be announced here shortly on by the PA, and they got their music really cranking, and Coach just gave them the hand to crank it down a little bit. So I'm going to run through the line order anyway. For Leander, leading off will be number 7 shortstop Noel Salazar. He'll be followed by center fielder number 2 senior Noah Kellum. In the 3 hole, we have number 14 first baseman Hudson Ruin, followed by Anthony Beltran, junior third baseman. He'll be followed in the 5 hole by Major Maiden, the DH for tonight's pitcher, sophomore Adam Alexis. He'll be followed by Clayton Maddox, Alexis's catcher, in the 6th hole, and then Brickley, Mr. Evan Brickley, the right fielder, will take over. He'll have the 7th spot. He'll be followed by left fielder Zach Anger Amy, and then, of course, in the 9 hole, rounding out that pretty good batting order for Leander is junior second baseman Luke Wilkins, number 3. And, Mark, I know you have rider's cramp right now. we got our rosters a little bit later than we would prefer. And so Mark does this fantastic job of keeping a box score while maintaining the color commentary. In addition to that, he makes me a lineup card. So no complaints here. Thank you very much, Mark.
Hey, no problem, Chuck. No, it's a great Friday evening here at McNeil, and excited for some Leander baseball tonight. You know, looking at the standings here, Round Rock sits at 8-0, top of the 13-6A
Tough
division.
Squad right there.
They are. Stony Point is second at 6-2, and then Vista Ridge at 6-4. Hendrickson 6-4. Cedar Ridge Raiders 5-3. McNeil at 4-4. Leander at 3-7. Vandergrift 2-8, and Westwood at 0-8. But a lot of baseball yet to be played. A lot of these teams are going to be playing each other. So it'll come down to these next couple weeks to see who makes it into the top four into the playoffs.
Well, and all Leander can take care of at this point is the games in front of them on their schedule, and that starts here tonight, as I mentioned, behind the arm of a sophomore who's a little bit of a relative surprise, Adam Alexis. I like to call him the Polish Power. He speaks a little Polish in the dugout, and it's quite a sight, or to hear, I guess. It's not really a sight, a sound to hear. So.
No, he's done a great job so far. I know they were thinking of having him up on varsity, you know, prior to the season, but then I think they put him down on JV for a couple weeks to get him more reps than he would have gotten up here. But then due to a couple injuries and due to the way that he was pitching down there, they moved him up, and he's done an outstanding job. So, you know, props to him.
Yeah, and I think if you're a Leander Line fan, player, alum, whatever, you're going to like your odds here tonight with Alexis on the mound. The Lions have shown very effective hitting throughout their lineup. They even have players that they can bring off the bench that typically would be in the starting lineup that can swing a stick pretty well. And so we'll go to the PA here for the starting lineups.
Leander Lions.
He didn't get to where he felt like he could play basketball.
Are you sure?
Sorry about that. We had a little technical difficulty. The crowd mic a little close to the crowd, and we didn't want to eavesdrop. Not the federal government, so we can't invoke the Patriot Act.
All right, I think we're running up, ready to go, Chuck. So,
although I think if you're in public, you pretty much sacrifice your rights to privacy in a lot of ways. And so here are the McNeil Mavericks. Of course, you missed the lines, but that's okay because I read the lines just prior to.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and read these off as they're going out. Batting first, number 5. Playing shortstop, Jason Schneider. Batting second, number 9. I'm sorry, batting second, number 2. Playing right field, Blank Hinkie. Batting third, number 8. Playing first base, Zane Kempfer. Batting fourth, number 12. Playing catcher, Dylan Redmond. Batting fifth, number 7, playing third base, Max Searles. Batting sixth, number 26, playing center field, Elliot Holmes. Batting seventh, number 1, playing left field, Aiden Bradford. Batting eighth, number 17, designated hitter, Jake Stasny, who is batting for the pitcher, number 21, Ethan O'Neill, who will be on the mound. And then rounding out the lineup, number 3, playing second base, Jack Kubaney.
And there you have it. That's the McNeil Maverick lineup. Lion opponent for this evening, and we're trying to get all the volumes here correct on the mic. So trying to keep the licensed music off the PA off of our broadcast. It's almost impossible. But and that, of course, is your national anthem. And we're getting ready to get underway here shortly. First pitch coming up from the McNeil Mavericks starting pitcher, and that's going to be Ethan O'Neill. Mark, what's McNeil's record? I know we went over it earlier, but
let me see if I have that here in front of us. Let's see. Ethan O'Neill. I have a long sheet here in my eyesight, trying to scan through this.
You need my cheaters?
I don't need that. I just need to find his name on this list here. Still going through here. Why don't you pick that up, and I'll try and jump in if I can find it here.
Right now, O'Neill, it looks like he's a hard-throwing right-hander. I was just looking for the team record, Mark.
Oh, the overall, record as wins and losses. I'm sorry.
Here in
I thought you were trying to get his pitching record, and I was trying to.
That's always a little more difficult to pin down because of the variety of sources that have different information. And so, unless you're going directly to the other school's board or something, you can't always rely on it.
McNeil overall is 4-4 in district play, and they are 8-13-1 overall.
Okay, so. Should be a pretty competitive game here for Leander. They need to get back in the win column. They just got finished with a 2-game series with Round Rock, and as most teams have found out against Round Rock, those guys can hammer the baseball. And the Lions had a pretty good opportunity to get a win in Game 2, but they were unable to do so and went down 4-1 on Saturday. And so hopefully we'll get a game against McNeil tomorrow at noon, but the forecast shows that there may be a little bit of rain in the forecast, and so we'll have to play that one by ear. That, of course, at the Diamond at Leander, and we hope you come out, rain or shine, as long as the game is scheduled to go. We need you in the stands, and if you can't make it because you're out of town or for some reason you're bedridden, tune in at shnsports.com, and you'll be able to watch the Lions. And coming to the plate now, leading off for Leander, junior shortstop, number 7, Noel Salazar. O'Neill winds, delivers the first pitch, and Salazar right back up the middle for a base hit to open tonight's box score. Excellent job.
Yeah, didn't mess around there. He saw one pitch, said, I'm going to hit one if he throws a fastball down the middle, and he did, and drove it right into center field. I found some information on Ethan O'Neill.
Okay.
7 innings pitched. He is apparently 1-1 on the season, and 80 strikes, ERA of 5.0 right now.
And we got a bunt laid down by Noah Kellum here on the first pitch from O'Neill, and the sacrifice is in play, and the Lions will have a runner on second base. I'll get that scoreboard going here shortly.
Good job by Kellum moving Salazar over to second base.
And that'll be one out here in the line first. They have a runner in scoring position with senior first baseman, number 14, Hudson Ruin. The right-hander's going to step into the box here to face O'Neill. And both hitters so far went after that first pitch. We'll see what Ruin does here on O'Neill's first delivery. High and outside for a ball. O'Neal with a runner on, working. Not really paying attention to Salazar there at second, and he should. Salazar is pretty fast. Looks back, delivers home. Ruin with a two-hopper to the shortstop. He's hustling down the line. Salazar goes for third, and Ruin able to advance Salazar to third, but there's 2 outs, Mark.
Yeah, thought the third baseman, Searles, was going to get over and get it, but he was going kind of at a negative angle, and that would have been an extremely hard play for him to go back, catch the ball, turn and make the throw. The shortstop was playing back, two-hopper. Actually made a really good throw across the diamond to get Ruin out for that second out.
And Anthony Beltran will come up to the plate. He's the one that had 2 hits against Dayton, the ace for Round Rock. And so he's on a little bit of a hot streak here. Takes the ball on the first delivery.
Yeah, he kind of came back. He was out for a couple games, and was able to come back in and right back on track and driving that ball up the middle.
Count evens up as he takes a strike there on the outside corner. O'Neal looks over at Salazar at third. Wines delivers. It's a ball on the outside. 2-1 count. Beltran waiting for that good pitch. He smells RBI right here, Mark.
Got an opportunity.
2-1 delivery. Big cut from Beltran. Could not catch up to that one. Count will even up at 2. So Beltran here battling with a 2-2 count. Runner on third, 2 outs here, top of the first. O'Neal. It's outside, and the count runs full. Good eye there by Beltran. You'll have another opportunity here for an RBI with a full count.
Yeah, and on deck number 15, Major Maiden, if he gets on base here.
He's been a little hot as well. Oh, and they get Beltran looking under the breaking pitch on the outside corner, and that'll be the side. We'll move to the bottom of the first. Stay tuned here on SHN Sports. We'll be right back. The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Heather Grissom. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball at SHN Sports.
Welcome back to McNeil High School, home of the McNeil Mavericks. The Mavericks, a 13-6A opponent of Leander. They're wearing white pants with white jerseys tonight, in their navy blue and Maverick green, I guess. It's the only place you really see that green is the Dallas Mavericks. But it's kind of a not that deep of a green. So on the mound again, sophomore Adam Alexis for Leander. He'll be throwing his pitches to Clayton Maddox, his catcher. Coming up to lead off for the McNeil Mavericks here in the bottom of the first is going to be number 5, Jason Schneider. Schneider is the shortstop for McNeil. He'll be followed on deck by Blake Hinkie, the right fielder, number 2. And then in the 3 hole is Zane Kampfer, number 8. And he plays first base. So Schneider here, right-hander, is going to step in to face Alexis.
Number 5, shortstop, Jason Schneider.
First delivery from Alexis is a strike. And, of course, he comes out throwing strikes, firing. And we would expect no less from the sophomore. 0-1 delivery here from Alexis. Big cut. Schneider could not catch up with that Alexis fastball. It's an 0-2 count.
Yeah, good start for Alexis right here. He's been doing a really good job getting ahead all season long, and that's what he'll need to do tonight, get ahead of these batters.
Well, he's got an 0-2 count here. He sits him down looking for the first strikeout of the Alexis outing. So it'll be one out, and to the plate will come Blake Hinkie, number 2. And as I mentioned, he plays right field for McNeil. You know, sometimes the PA guy can get a little bit too music-y. Alexis. I wouldn't know about that, though. Outside, ball 1.
Yeah, going through the defense for the Lions tonight. Angerami in left, Kellum in center, Brickley in right, Beltran, Salazar, Wilkins, Ruin, Maddox behind the plate, and Alexis on the mound.
1-0 delivery is a ball, and quickly Hinkie up 2-0 in the count. Alexis being a little careful with the 2-hitter here.
Yeah, slight breeze tonight. You can kind of see the flags out there, kind of going from right field off down to left field, southerly direction.
2-0 delivery, strike 1. That was a good pitch there by Alexis, right on the outside corner. Bit of a slider. 2-1 delivery. Low. It's a 3-1 count. You want to avoid putting any runners on needlessly, but, you know, Hinkie, pretty good hitter here in the 2-hole. 3-1 delivery. And Hinkie's on with a walk. So the Mavericks will have their first base runner here with 1 out in the first. And that'll bring to the plate number 8, Zane Kampfer. Kampfer plays first base for McNeil. And he'll have an opportunity here with a runner on, 1 out against the sophomore Alexis.
Yeah, we really didn't see a lot of base runners early on in the other games that Alexis has pitched, except, you know, when he got into the later innings. So a little bit different tonight. Already have a runner on, so good opportunity here for a double play. See what they can do.
First delivery in the dirt. Good job by Maddox to stay in front of it. It's ball 1. Well, and Alexis does a good job of relying on the defense.
Yep. Yeah, throws a lot of strikes and has good placement. So when they hit it, they're not, you know, smoking the ball out to the wall or anything like that. He does a good job and good control.
Yeah, keeps the ball down generally, and when it is a fly ball, it's generally a high fly ball. So he goes over to first to keep the runner there. Tight 1-0 count here to Kampfer. Alexis glances over to first. He's in the stretch. He winds, delivers. Strike, and Maddox couldn't quite get a handle on it to make the throw, and the Mavericks will have a stolen base.
Yeah, I think that was more of protecting the runner, knowing that he was going. That ball was low. Unless it was a hit and run and he was trying to put a bat on it, more often than not, he was trying to just swing to get a clean, to stop a clean catch and throw by the catcher, move the runner over.
Well, it's a 1-1 count as a result of that swing. Alexis delivers. It's in the dirt. A little bit inside for a ball, 2-1 count. And part of the reason why Alexis is able to get a lot of ground balls is the fact that he keeps that pitch low in the strike zone. A lot of the swings top the ball. 2-1 count here. He needs to bring it up just a little bit, though, get it in that strike zone.
Yeah, we still got to find out the strike zone from the umpire here.
True. 2-1 delivery. And that's a strike. Count will even up. Beautiful fastball right down the middle. Big park here. Has the field has a big foul territory. Count's going to be full on that delivery.
You have to be careful with any pass balls. They go way back to the fence.
And it doesn't look like it has a cinder block base to bounce it back
No,
to you.
it
It looks
doesn't have
like
a
it is
backboard.
netting, or maybe even just a little bit of wood. And they get him swinging there for strike 2. And Alexis fools him on that pitch, Mark.
Yeah, he was way behind on that one. I think he was looking for an off-speed pitch, and he threw that hard fastball around the outside part of the plate and basically was swinging when the ball was already going over the plate.
Yeah, he knew he was going down with a strikeout. He just didn't want to go down looking.
Yep.
So coming up next is Dylan Redmond. But the coaches know. The coaches know you went down looking. Because they watch the film and they pay attention. So Alexis delivers here to Camp for strike one. Or not Camp for, we're at Redmond. Dylan Redmond, the catcher for the Mavericks, batting in the cleanup spot. Pretty solid looking catcher. That pitch inside, Maddox does a good job of keeping it in front of him. We've got a 1-1 count.
Yeah, Redmond didn't move at all, even though that ball was right behind his heel. He wanted to see if that base runner would get over to third base because he knew that ball was sitting where Maddox couldn't get it, but good job by Maddox hopping out and getting that before the runner could move over to third base.
So he doesn't have to move out of the box.
No. If he's in the box standing there, he can stand there. He just can't get in the way of the throw.
And the catcher should know that. And he, being the Maverick catcher, of course, would know that. 2-1 count here to Redmond. Alexis looks at second. Decides he's going to go there. Hinkie back safe there. Still a 2-1 count. So Redmond steps back into the box here. The Polish Power delivers. Fly ball.
Should be the third out right here.
Ruin is under it in foul territory, and he has it. We'll move to the top of the second inning. You're listening to Leander Baseball. I'm Chuck Kracy with Mark Sickles here on SHN Sports. We'll be right back. The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
It's Coach Kano. You're watching the Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
Welcome back to McNeil High School here. We're getting into the top of the second inning. We're scoreless here. The Lions will be bringing up sophomore DH in the 5-hole, Major Maiden. Number 15's been swinging a pretty good bat here of late. He's got a really good eye at the plate.
He has got good power, too.
Left-hand power.
Yep, so far, both teams, 4 up, 3 down, 1 hit for Leander, 1 walk for Mavericks.
Pretty even to this point. Lions needing a win here to get in the win column, and as we mentioned, you know, playoff contention is in play, and the Lions can only deal with the teams on their schedule, and this is the first one of 2 against the Mavericks. O'Neal Wines delivers the first pitch, strike on the outside quarter to Maiden.
We have a scoring update for Leander. The JV Red won earlier, 6-3. Congratulations.
O'Neal's second delivery is outside. The count will even up. You always like to hear the JV winning those games. 1-1 delivery. Big cut from Maiden. Couldn't get out to it, a little bit outside, 1-2 count.
Yeah, McNeil's sitting right above Leander in the standings, so 2 big games right here for Leander. If they can take both of those, move up a spot or so.
That pitch a little bit high, 2-2 count here to Maiden. He's got to protect the plate here, Mark.
Yep.
O'Neal delivers. Maiden gets under it. It's a fly ball in an odd spot of the field. Shortstop gets all the way over into foul territory for the first out of the Lions' second.
Nice play by shortstop.
Yeah, he showed a lot of range.
Yeah, covering a lot of ground, running over diagonally back to the left towards left field, towards the foul corner over there. And,
yeah, he kind of caught it like a fade route.
He did, yeah. Able to catch it on the foul line, so good speed by the shortstop.
So the Lion catcher will step in here, Clayton Maddox, to face O'Neal. First delivery, Maddox is taken for strike 1. O'Neal working quickly, delivers again outside. The count evens.
Yeah, working quickly on the mound.
Yeah. It's a 1-1 delivery here to Maddox. He's feeling it, I guess. 2-1 count because he's working. When you don't have runners on the base, it makes it a lot easier.
Yep, just getting his sign and starting his windup, not taking a lot of time in between pitches. Ooh, plunked
And
him.
Maddox gets plunked, and the Lions will have a base runner here in the second with 1 out. That'll bring to the plate for Leander. Evan Brickley, the right fielder, has been swinging a pretty good bat to be down in the order for Leander.
Yeah, he has. He's been making good hard contact all this season. A lot of deep fly balls, a lot of line drives. Not a lot of them have fallen, but he's been hitting it really hard. So hopefully that'll turn tonight.
Looks like they're going to let Maddox stay on the bag here, at least initially, before they bring a courtesy runner out for him. Brickley takes the ball on the first delivery from O'Neal, high and outside. Good eye there by Brickley. Like to see him push it opposite field there to the right field wall. That'd be nice. Throw from the catcher down to try to get Maddox. Good throw there by Redmond. There was a strike before that. It's a 1-1 count. O'Neal goes over to try to get Maddox. Brickley steps out of the box a little bit. I think O'Neal's a little insulted that they didn't bring a courtesy runner out for the line catcher. 1-1 delivery here. Big breaking pitch for a strike from O'Neal. Man, that was a big
Yeah, he took some off of that, and it broke down and broke away.
Big bend on that one. 2-1. Oh, wait, it says 2-1 on the board. I got it at 1-2, but I could be wrong. Brickley
That's strike
fouls
three.
it
Yep.
off.
Oh, wait, are they calling it?
Yeah,
I
he's
guess it is
out.
strike
They
three.
called him out. Yeah, I think the board was wrong, and I was right for once. So that'll bring up to the plate here with a runner on first and 2 outs for Leander. We're going to have Zach Angeramy, the left fielder. O'Neal turns, fires over to Maddox. And I think we're going to have a courtesy runner here in the form of Ryan Gallagher. Ryan Gallagher, the Lion ace pitcher. Pretty fast kid, and he can swing the bat pretty good too. Although they like for him to focus on throwing fastballs when he's on the mound for sure. Gets a big lead here. There's the pitch. Outside for a ball to Angeramy. 1-0 count. Gallagher looking for a steal here. Look at that lead.
Yeah, he's got a big lead, 2 outs.
That one catches the outside front corner for strike 1.
Yeah, didn't catch the catcher's arm warming up, but wouldn't be a bad choice to try and steal him here, get to second base.
Made a pretty good throw over to first moments ago to try to get Maddox. Got a 1-ball, 2-strike count here.
Because if he steals here and gets picked off, then, hey, you start again with Angeramy at the plate. If he gets to second base, then, you know, maybe a hit and run, maybe opportunity to score here with 2 outs.
Big cut from Angeramy. He goes down on strikes. And we'll take a quick break as we move to the second, bottom of the second. We'll be right back. SHN Sports. I'm Chuck Kracy with Mark Sickles. The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Angeramy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
Hey, it's Coach Bell. Thanks for y'all tuning in, watching Leander Baseball at SHN Sports. Thanks for coming. Go Lions.
Welcome back to McNeil High School here, home of the McNeil Mavericks. The Lions and the Mavericks are knotted up here as we head into the bottom of the second inning. Coming up to the plate for the Mavericks, we have number 7, the 5-hitter, Max Searles. Searles is the third baseman for the Mavericks here tonight. And Alexis just needs to continue doing what he's doing on the mound.
Yep, doing a good job. Just keep throwing strikes, no walks, and let him hit the ball, though. Searles does have good power. Seeing him play outside of McNeil.
He's a stocky kid, takes a ball on the inside from Alexis with the first pitch. Alexis likes guys that swing hard because he can fool them. Searles hammers it on the third base side, foul. So it's a 1-1 count.
Yeah, way ahead of that pitch.
So that's where Alexis kind of fools you a little bit. One delivery here from Alexis to Searles, and big breaking pitch for strike 2. Nice pitch there from Alexis. So Searles will dig in here. He's got 2 strikes against the Polish Power. Alexis winds, delivers. Big breaking pitch, just missing high. It's going to be a 2-2 count. Yeah, Searles able to lay off of that.
Yeah, left that up a little too high.
That would have been a pitch I'm going for, and I would have been grounding it out if I even hit it. 2-2. Alexis winds, delivers to Searles. And fools him a little bit. Searles able to fight it off. The count will stay 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Searles steps out. Get a baseball exchange here.
Yeah, see if you can get him here.
2-2 delivery coming up from the sophomore right-hander. There's the pitch. And they fools him, dropped third strike. Maddox picks it up and gets it over to Ruin for the out. First of the side, and that'll bring to the plate for the Mavericks the 6-hitter, number 26, Elliott Holmes. Holmes, the center fielder, and he looks like a pretty good-sized kid there, Mark.
Yeah, batting left-handed tonight.
And he's looking like he's about 6'3", 6'4" out there. Alexis also about 6'3". Winds and delivers. First pitch strike right down the middle. Coming right after him tonight. Well, every time he's been on the mound this season. Tonight, no different here. 0-1 delivery from Adam Alexis. Big breaking pitch, and kind of fooled Holmes there. Holmes got a piece of it, but it's an 0-2 count.
Yeah, he's just done a really good job this year of throwing different speeds.
Yeah, he changes up nicely.
And you see the, batter's a little bit off balance most of the time, especially the first time through the lineup.
He's got an 0-2 count here against Holmes. Alexis delivers. Fouled off. It'll stay 0-2. McNeil must have the ag farm here. Because every time the ball goes foul, you hear a farm animal. First it was a rooster, and that one was a sheep of some kind. Not a big farmer, so. I didn't have a see and say when I was a kid.
Those were great.
I know. 0-2 count. Alexis delivers. Oh, that was a good pitch. A little low. 1-2 count now.
Yeah, threw a couple off-speed pitches, and that was a fastball low and inside.
Holmes is trying to figure him out here. 1-2 delivery from Alexis. And Holmes still hadn't figured him out, but he's able to foul it off and keep the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good battle going on here between Adam Alexis and Elliott Holmes. So Holmes digs back in here, 2-2 count. There's a pitch, and it's slapped back to Alexis. He makes a great play and decides to run over himself to get the out. Holmes was going to try to beat him over there. He didn't quite make it. As Alexis, both of them had pretty long legs. Holmes was hustling. Didn't get there, though. Alexis with the put out there, and coming to the plate will be Aiden Bradford. Bradford, the left fielder, wearing number 1, batting right-handed. So he'll dig in here to see if he can do something with Adam Alexis. Alexis starts his windup. First delivery, a strike right down the middle. McNeil looks like they're kind of taking, make sure he's going to throw him strikes, and he does every time.
Yeah, most of the time he is starting off early with the strike, getting ahead.
0-1 delivery. It's in the dirt. Count is even. McNeil, nice little campus hidden away in northwest Austin, northwest Travis County. I was thinking McNeil was in Williamson County, but it is actually in Travis.
Yeah, not a big fan of the parking situation here.
No.
With the construction and the baseball diamond on the, far southeast corner when the parking's up in probably the north central part.
Well, and I won't deny that I need the exercise, but, man, that was ridiculous walk there. 2-1 delivery. The count even with that fastball. Alexis looking to get out of the side here with another strikeout. Bradford digs in. 2-2 delivery. Just missing outside. Maddox set up outside, and the pitch was there. 3-2 count. Bradford able to lay off of that one. Alexis, payoff delivery. Fouled off. What farm animal we get to? Oh, we got that one went all the way out to McNeil Road, so then we got a windshield shattering. Must have a radio guy doing the PA. Payoff pitch. And that's fouled off. And there's the rooster.
Pretty big crowd here tonight from both sides. Senior night here for McNeil, but a good crowd here for Leander.
Yeah, Leander faithful travel well. It's senior night here at McNeil. You got to expect a crowd, and that delivery is a walk. So McNeil will have a runner on here with 2 outs. Coming to the plate will be number 17, Jake Stastny. He's the DH for the pitcher, Ethan O'Neill. Stastny delivers. The runner going, Aiden, and he's in safe as Maddox didn't get a handle on the ball in order to make the throw. 1-0 count here, 2 outs, runner on second.
Yeah, it was low and outside in the dirt, tried to backhand it to get the throw. Wasn't able to get a clean bounce.
1-0 delivery from Alexis. And there's the strike to even the count. Stastny taken all the way on that delivery. He'll dig in here.
Pretty big lead at second. See if he turns. He doesn't.
1-1 delivery, slap to left field, and that's going to drive in the runner, Aiden at Bradford at second. And Stastny has a double. And it's 1-0, McNeil.
Yeah, he drove that one down the left field line, went all the way to the fence. And Jeremy didn't have a chance to get it, but was able to pick it up cleanly and keep him at second base. So 2-out double by Stastny to drive in the first run of the game here, and McNeil leads 1-0.
Well, we talked about him keeping the ball low in the strike zone. That one, he hung it up a little bit, and Stastny jumped on it and hammered it over to left field for the RBI double. So Kubaney in here, takes the first delivery for a ball. So Kubaney, the 9-hitter, 1-0 delivery, takes a strike. Alexis works deliberately on the mound, delivers the 1-1 pitch. Big breaking pitch for strike 2. fooled Kubaney on that delivery. See if Alexis can stop the bleeding here with a 1-2 strikeout. Big breaking pitch outside for ball 2. Kubaney laid off of it, and it would have been tough to lay off. Alexis looks back at second, delivers the 2-2 pitch, and it's going to be, the runner's going to be safe on a drop third strike, and he's going to round first and go to second. And
yeah,
so runners on second and third, even though there's 3 outs.
Yeah, drop third strike, went past Maddox back to the fence, and Kubaney, pretty smart to just keep running. I know the first base coach waved him on to try and draw that throw to second base, even get that runner in, and Maddox did a good job of not trying to throw him down from probably about 150 feet as far back as he was. So
with
runners at
players
second, third.
between him and the base as well, as Alexis was in the way, and so was the hitter. Jason Schneider, the leadoff hitter, at the plate now. Big cut for strike 1. So he's got 2 runners on here with 2 outs. He wants to see if he can increase that production here in the bottom of the second for the Mavericks here. They've got 1 run so far. 0-1 delivery from Alexis. Outside for a ball. Maddox up, ready to throw. Mavericks taking pretty good sized leads here. Looking forward to do that at second when nobody's there to cover the bag. Alexis delivers. Slap to deep left center. Over Kellum's head. It's going to roll to the wall, and that's going to score 2. And it's a double. And so the Mavericks jump out ahead of Leander here pretty convincingly here in the second. The Lions are going to have to produce some runs here to support their sophomore right-hander. So
that was a pretty good pitch by Alexis, but Schneider just drove that one out to left center field. Deep shot.
And that'll bring Hankey up to the plate, and it'll also bring Coach Grissom to the mound to talk to his sophomore right-hander, calm him down a little bit. He is throwing a pretty good game, but, the Lions have given up some runs here in the second. And those 2 there should have probably not counted. They'll go unearned against Alexis because
we had a walk and a pass ball, Those, you give them free base runners and get a couple key hits, and look what happens. So, that's part of baseball, but that's the, the problem when you put people on with walks and a pass ball.
Well, that drop third strike hurts because that was the 3rd out. So Hankey will come up here to face Alexis with 2 runners on. And that foul territory really came into play on that pass ball because it was a tough pitch to play, first of all.
Yeah,
and then it got by him, and it's so much room there that there's no way he could get there in time to throw it to first.
Yeah, and the base runner is typically not going to just sprint towards second base, but home field advantage.
There's a strike. We got a 1-1 count here.
Yeah, they knew how deep it was, and the first base coach was telling him to go all the way. So 2 outs here, need a ground ball or pop up or strikeout. Let's get out of this inning. Trailing 3-0 here.
1-1 delivery coming up to Hankey. It's strike 2. Beautiful pitch there, and you can see Alexis still has all of his stuff. So 2 strikes here with a ball. 2 runners on, or 1 runner on rather. That one slapped to first. Ruin has to move over to get it. Alexis over to cover the bag for the 3rd out. We'll move to the top of the 3rd. Stay tuned here on SHN Sports. You're listening to Lion Baseball. We'll be right back. The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to McNeil High School. The Lions trail the McNeil Mavericks here after 2 full innings by a score of 3-0. Mark, coming up for Leander will be Luke Wilkins, the 9-hitter.
Yeah, Leander's got to get some base runners on, trailing 3-0. They need to cut back into that lead. Don't need to be giving the Mavericks a lot of confidence out here. So let's see if Luke Wilkins can get on and add that spark.
First delivery from O'Neal outside for a ball. It's hard having O'Neal pitch for McNeil. You want to call him McNeil. Wilkins fly ball to the first baseman for the first out of the Lion third. And so that'll bring up the leadoff hitter for Leander tonight, shortstop Noel Salazar. I like to tease Noel a little bit about his body armor that he brings to the plate with him. Well, I actually don't tease him directly. I just do it here on the broadcast. He might hurt me.
Well, last time up, drove a single on the first pitch up the middle for a base hit.
Takes a strike on that delivery from O'Neal. High on that delivery. It's a 1-1 count. You're going to have to throw strikes to get Salazar out. He's not going to swing at too many balls. 1-1 delivery. Fouled off by Salazar. Down 2 strikes here in the count now. Going to have to look for something good here to hit, and protect the plate. You know, all it takes is one foul ball off that foot, and you want a piece of plastic there the next time you come up to the plate. That ball high and outside, the count will even up. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, especially being a leadoff batter. You know, the pitcher may be a little bit off. You never know, but you're up there. He doesn't want to put that first batter on. There it is.
And Salazar with a base hit to the same spot, and he's 2 for 2 tonight. The Lions will have a runner here with 1 out.
Good piece of hitting there, low fastball, able to put the bat on it, drive it out to center field. So that's what we need, a base runner on right now, 1 out. Let's see if Kellum is going to swing away or if they try to move Salazar over as they did last time with the sacrifice.
Yeah, I think there were no outs at that point. Here with 1 out, you're less likely, but it's still possible here. And Kellum, pretty good bunter. He may be able to beat 1 out if he puts it in the right spot.
Yeah, they have the third baseman in on the grass.
And you want your seniors to come up big in these type moments, and so you're pretty happy having Noah Kellum there. 1-0 count here as he takes the ball on that first delivery from O'Neal.
See if they send Salazar here. Test the catcher. There he goes. Good jump.
High throw. The catcher's got a good arm, but Salazar had a good jump. He pushed him off the bag, and they call Salazar out at second. Salazar upset. That's unbelievable, Mark.
Wow. No, he had a great jump. He was leaving before the pitcher even started his windup. Catcher bobbled it a little bit, made a good strong throw to second base. He was in safe. They said that when he was popping up, he kept the glove on him and pushed him off the bag, but he's going to appeal that right now and talk to the home plate umpire. Well, and looked like he pushed him off when he was getting up.
Coach Grissom not real happy with that call because he was in safe. The catcher showed he's got quite a cannon.
Yeah, and Salazar is not one to get off the bag. I know I've been playing with him, coaching, and watching him since he's been in T-ball.
He's not just going to step off or even fall off for that matter. And he was a little off balance, and he got nudged with the glove and then tagged after he got nudged off the base.
Unbelievable.
They usually don't overturn a call, and they're going to go on ahead and keep it an out. And so Kellum will be at the plate here with should be a 1-0 count with 2 outs, nobody on.
Yeah, it's just disappointing to see you steal a base. You're in scoring position. 1 out. Now there's 2 outs and no runners on.
Yeah, tough break for the Lions. O'Neal.
And that would have been a run right there.
Yep, Kellum gets a runner on here with 2 outs. The Lions try to get a rally going here. And that'll bring to the plate Hudson Ruin. Hudson Ruin hammered a home run at Lion Field against Round Rock in a Saturday game. The wind's pretty dead here tonight, but the outfield fence is very, very far out. They don't even have feet signs out there. Ruin takes the ball on the first delivery. So Kellum leads off. Ruin gets a piece of one. Fouls it off. It's a 1-1 count. Kellum getting a pretty good lead out there at first. He's thinking about going as well, but I think the Lions saw that Dylan Redmond's got a pretty good arm behind the plate there. 1-1 pitch. Ruin fouls that one off. It's a 1-2 count. Oh, they're not going in order. They should have been the sheep.
Yeah. Pulled the string too hard on that one. Now, Leander needs to get on the board somehow this inning if they can. We've got to run at first, 2 out, so let's see if Ruin can put this one in the gap.
I love 2-out rallies. Throw over to Kellum at first. He's in belly head first.
Yeah, and that was just a big out with Salazar on second when he got pushed off the bag. I mean, otherwise, we'd have runners, at least one run across the plate right now.
Yeah, that's one you almost want to go. It doesn't change the outcome of anything, but you definitely want to file a complaint on that one. I mean, they wanted to get Salazar stealing, and Redmond had a little trouble getting the ball out of his glove. Otherwise, I think the throw might have been there. It certainly would have been close. But Salazar was easily in under the tag and standing up and gets tagged hard enough to push him off of the bag.
Yeah, he was pretty hot with the umpire out there. He told him head to the dugout. Otherwise, he may have tossed him, which you don't want to see.
No. And Coach Grissom only said a couple of words to the second base umpire, and it had something to do with appeal. And Ruin not happy getting plunked there. He kind of flings his bat, but he'll go to the base. And the Lions will have 2 runners on here. He walks over and talks to Coach Grissom to get settled down. The Lions not appreciating getting plunked there. What did they say? It was a foul?
It's okay, Hud.
I have no idea what they called.
Was he out of the box? What was going on there?
Must have hit his bat because I didn't hear a dead ball. Must have hit off his bat somehow.
Yeah, it's a 1-1 count is what he just indicated. 1-2 count, rather. And Ruin goes down, drop third strike, but Redmond gets the throw, and we'll head to the bottom of the third. Stay tuned here. Lion Baseball on SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Heather Grissom. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball at SHN Sports.
Welcome back to McNeil High School here, where the Lions trail the McNeil Mavericks by a score of 3-0. Coming to the plate for McNeil here in the bottom of the third is going to be number 8. And that's Zane Kampfer.
Yeah, for those of you listening, got some clarification. We have our earphones on, so we can't really hear a lot, but he called actually a balk on that pitch that was to Kellum. So that was a dead ball, and then it hit him.
So that's why he stayed on second after.
And that's why, he stayed in the box.
First delivery from Alexis inside for a ball.
So even though you get plunked, it's a dead ball, and you're not trotting down to first base.
Yeah, because the plunking came after the dead ball. 1-0 delivery inside, ball 2. Alexis right around the strike zone, but not quite across the plate here against Kampfer. 2-0 count.
Struck out in the first inning.
That pitch low, and Kampfer hasn't even swung the bat yet. It's 3-0. Alexis winds, delivers the 3-0 pitch. And Kampfer's on 4 pitches.
Good pitch.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good pitch as well, but looked like, I guess it called low in the strike zone here for base on balls. Coming up to the plate now will be Dylan Redmond, the catcher.
Yeah, he fouled off to Hudson Ruin behind first base in the first inning.
Had that high fly ball in the big foul territory out here, as we've mentioned. So Redmond will dig in here, right-handed hitter to face Alexis. He's got a runner on, no outs. Alexis quickly throwing over to first to get Kampfer, but Kampfer able to get back in time.
Yeah, we need to tell Hudson to tag him a little bit harder. See if we can get him off the bag.
Tag him with both hands. And extend your arms and elbows.
Yeah, forearm shiver and maybe get an out.
You never know. Ruin's big enough. First delivery's in the dirt, and Kampfer's in safe as Maddox unable to get a handle on the ball.
Yeah, that pitch was low in the dirt. Would have been a tough play for Maddox to come up with that one and try and throw him out at second base. So running out second base.
No outs here. We're in the bottom of the third inning. So Redmond at the plate for the Mavericks. Steps in. 1-0 pitch. Inside for ball 2. Suddenly Alexis having a little trouble trying to find that strike zone here, Mark.
Yep. Yeah, and he's hasn't been behind much this whole year, so he's behind. He's got to, dig in and keep throwing strikes and let your defense play for you.
Well, it's just part of the development of a young pitcher here on a varsity level. That pitch inside for ball 3. Yeah, you got to go through stuff like this.
Yeah, he's got to forget about that runner. He's got to concentrate on throwing good pitches and, get some ground balls, get some pop-ups, get some strikeouts.
Coach Grissom staying with the sophomore here, trying to get him some much-needed experience in these type of situations. Fires a strike there for a 3-1 count. Strike ball.
Yeah, he's got to grind it out right here. Runner on, no outs, runner on second base.
3-1 delivery here. It's low and ball 4. And so the Mavericks will have 2 runners on here, no outs.
Does set up the force out, though.
True, and it sets up a double play opportunity as well with Max Searles, the 5-hitter, coming to the plate. Searles playing third base for McNeil.
He struck out in the second inning in his first at bat.
So Searles will step in here. Alexis gets the signal. Wines delivers. Searles looks to bunt. Throw over to first as Maddox almost gets the runner there at first. A little bit harder on that tag there.
Yeah.
You never know. 0-1 count.
Yeah, it was a pretty good pitch. He squared around a bunt, unable to put the bat on it. So ahead in the count right now. So runner on first and second. 9
Nice delivery there from Alexis. The ball was low, and good job by Maddox there. Keep the ball in front of him.
Are they calling that a ball or a strike?
They called it a ball,
Oh,
I
my
believe.
gosh. Wow. Looked like he didn't pull back in time, but he said he did. Now it's a 1-1 count. Looked like to be 0-2. Yeah, Alexis got to keep his head right now.
Yeah, he decided to step off the rubber.
Yeah,
there
things are going against him right now. He's got to calm down, concentrate on throwing strikes.
There's the pitch. We got a foul ball, and the runners were going. Had a hit and run on. It'll be a 1-2 count here. Get a strikeout here.
Yeah, that'd be big.
Crowd letting the home plate umpire know about the balls and strikes here. 1-2 pitch. Fouled down the first base side. No one nearby to try to make a play on that one. 1-2 count still. It's just now becoming dusk here in Austin, Texas. Mavericks lead your Leander Lions here early. Alexis on the mound delivers. It's inside, gets by Maddox. The runners will advance. That pitch a little bit low. So it'll be ball 2. The count will be even. The runners will be on second and third here with no outs. And, you know, things just aren't going Adams' way here. He's doing pretty good early. He just needs to work his way through this.
Yep.
And as we talked about, it's part of the maturation process of a young pitcher. You got to learn to pitch in situations like this.
Hasn't gotten a lot of breaks either. Neither have the Lions.
No.
Trailing 3-0 here.
A little home cooking here at McNeil Stadium. It's going to be a full count here to Max Searles. 2 runners on, no out. Alexis pitches. 1 hopper foul on the third base side. It'll remain a 3-2 count for Searles. Alexis kind of fooled him a little bit there, but Searles was able to get a little piece of it, stay alive. So Searles will dig in here. Alexis delivers. Get him looking.
Late call, strike 3. Good
Searles
pitch.
thought he had a walk, but no, he looked at strike 3.
Yeah, great pitch by Alexis right there to get the first out, and that's a big out in this inning. 2 runners on. Late call by the umpire, but hey, we'll take a break when we can get it.
Yes, sir. Elliott Holmes will step up to the plate now. He's the center fielder for the Mavericks here tonight. 1 out. First pitch. Fouled off for strike 1. He just barely got a piece of that one.
Yeah, this is the one that he hit back to Alexis. Alexis ran to his left, caught it in the air, and just ran all the way over and touched first base.
He closed out that inning. Or that half inning. Well, that would have been the end of the inning here. 0-1 count. Alexis, a little bit low. It's going to even up the count at 1.
Infield playing in, trying to keep that runner from third scoring on a ball hit to short or second base. So looking to get that, keep that runner at third.
That delivery of ball. It's a 2-1 count.
Yeah, now's the time that pitching and defense has to shine. You got to shut this inning down.
Big cut for a strike. It's a 2-2 count.
Yeah, it looks like he took some off of that curveball, and the batter Holmes a little off balance. So now 2 strikes, 2-2 count. See if he can get him here.
Alexis getting up a little bit in his pitch count. He's trying to limit the number he throws. That one slapped foul down the first base side. Count will remain 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Holmes digs in here. 2-2 count, 1 out. 2 runners on for the Mavericks here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. And the ball's up in front of him, the drop 3rd strike,
Wow.
and the bases are loaded here. And nothing is going the way for Adam Alexis here on the mound tonight.
No, that was about a 60-foot pitch, hit the dirt, hit off of Maddox. I think it may have hit off his chest. It bounced back out about 8 feet in front of the plate, and he just took off running.
So he's got 2 strikeouts that didn't result in outs. They'll count as strikeouts on his card, right? But
It'll be an error, yeah. They'll count as errors. But, I mean, on that one, it looks like the batters are swinging at those bad pitches to get on base, because you're normally not going to swing at those types of pitches.
Bradford hammers one to center field. Kellum under it, and he's throwing. They've got a runner coming from 3rd, and he'll be in safe, and the Mavericks have another run on the sacrifice. They'll have runners on 1st and 2nd. The new hitter coming up to the plate will be Jake Stastny, the DH. He's DHing for the starting pitcher tonight, Ethan O'Neill. He gets his hitting instructions from his coach down at 3rd base. So with the bases loaded, 2 outs, Stastny taking a cut.
Good shot.
And they got, the bases weren't loaded. They were at 2nd and 3rd, and they get the runner stealing at 3rd.
Yeah, great
or
throw.
1st and 2nd.
Great throw by Maddox, right on target, and he was out by about 5 feet. Nice tag by Beltran there. So that'll end the inning right there.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break. You're listening to Lion Baseball here on SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
It's Coach Kano. You're watching the Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
Welcome back to McNeil High School here, home of the McNeil Mavericks, where your Lions trail McNeil by a score of 4-0 as we head into the top of the 4th inning. Lots of 4s there in that sentence. Hopefully the Lions can put 4 on the board here in this half inning, and they'll lead off with Anthony Beltran. Had 2 hits against the Round Rock ace starter Dayton on Saturday.
Yeah, 0 for 1 tonight. Had a 0 for 1 tonight. Had a strikeout looking in the 1st inning.
So he'll dig in here, left-handed, hitting 3rd baseman. O'Neill winds, delivers. High ball 1. Good eye there by Beltran. Pretty close to the strike zone pitch. Here's a 0-1 delivery, and Beltran fly ball to left field. Deep fly ball. The left fielder able to get it there as it hung up. Pretty lengthy time there in the air, and it's a 1 out in the 4th for the Lions.
Yeah, Lions need to keep their heads. Things haven't been going their way, haven't been getting the breaks, but they just got to dig deep and keep battling here. Halfway through the game almost, but hey, they just got to keep battling.
You just got to learn to continue to fight, and the Lions will do that. But you got to get some production. O'Neill to face Maiden here. Maiden swinging on the first pitch, and he has a fly ball to the shortstop as it kind of faded off the tip of his bat there for the 2nd out of the side. And that'll bring to the plate now Clayton Maddox, the Lion catcher. So O'Neill's kind of settled in after the Lions got a couple of hits off of him early. Maddox here to face O'Neill. Takes the ball on the outside corner for the first pitch. O'Neal with no one on the base will work quickly. It's a 2-0 count now. Let's see Maddox going ahead and get on here, and then they'll send a courtesy runner out there for him. 2-0 delivery from O'Neal. Slap foul.
Yeah, see if I can break the jinx here. He has no walks so far tonight. Leander has 2 hits from Salazar, 1 from Kellum, and hit by a pitch, which Maddox was. That's how he got on base. So, but no walks for O'Neal tonight.
Really should have 2 hit by pitches. Oh, Maddox gets under one. A deep left field, right at the wall, and it's going to be a double off the top of the wall for Maddox.
Yeah, great piece of hitting there. He drove that one deep. Left field is far out there. We don't have the sign, but left fielder went back to the fence and tried to jump and off the top of the wall and in for a double. Great hit by Maddox.
I'm going to say a conservative estimate's about 350 feet. And I'm going to say it's probably a little bit further than that. And he almost cleared that fence over there. And Evan Brickley, Mr. RBI for Leander, comes up with a chance to try to break the shutout here for Leander.
Yeah, they need to get a run across this inning. 2 outs. Need to get them in somehow.
Ball on the outside.
Looks like Gallagher, in to run again for Maddox at second base.
Yeah, Maddox got to go get his equipment on here with 2 outs. You got to be ready. 1-0 count here.
Yeah, Brickley sprays it to all fields and with power.
That delivery on the outside corner for a strike. Count will even up. So Brickley digs in here. 2 outs. Gallagher getting in O'Neal's head there, taking a big lead.
That's what you need to do. With 2 outs, you got to do anything you can to help the batter out.
You got a 1-1 count here. O'Neal back on the rubber, looks at second, delivers home. Big cut from Brickley. Could not catch up to it, though. 1-2 count.
The outside pitch looks like he was trying to drive that one to right field, but a little bit behind on that one.
Got to protect the plate here. Runner on second, 2 outs. Lions looking to break the shutout here. There's a pitch. Big cut from Brickley. He goes down swinging, and the Lions are done in the 4th. Mark, we'll head to a quick break here on SHN Sports. For Mark Sickles, I'm Chuck Kracy. Leander Lion Baseball will be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to McNeil High School here on the campus of McNeil High School. We're at McNeil Mavericks Stadium here, where they lead the Lions 4-0 heading into bottom of the 4th inning. Coming to the plate for McNeil will be the DH, Jake Stastny. I want to say Stastny because that's the name of the road. But
yeah, I guess we'll just say Stastny or Stastny.
I wonder if down the line his family had something to do with the land over there that ended up being turned into Stastny.
Second inning had a double. First pitch a ball to Stastny.
Second delivery, strike 1 on the inside corner. Alexis had about 80 pitches here. He winds, delivers to Stastny. Big cut. Could not catch up to that fastball from the sophomore righty. It's a 1-2 count. I'd like to see him start this inning off with a strikeout here, get back a little bit of that confidence.
Yeah, get back in the groove.
Alexis winds, delivers.
Good pitch.
Catches him looking for strike 3. First out of the side, and that'll get us back to the – no, we still got one more hitter, the 9-hitter, Jack Kubaney coming up. Kubaney playing second base, wearing number 3. So with one out, he'll face Alexis. Alexis starts his windup, delivers home. Big breaking pitch for strike 1. Kubaney wanted to swing, but he was fooled by the pitch. So it's an 0-1 count here. Alexis, delivery right in the bottom part of the strike zone for strike 2.
Hey,
man.
we'll take that.
That was a pretty wicked-looking pitch. So Kubaney down 0-2 in the count. Alexis winds, delivers.
There you go.
Gets him looking, and that is the second strikeout of the side. He's starting to feel it again, Mark.
Yeah. Good job with these first 2 batters. Got both of them looking, 2 strikeouts. Moving quickly through the inning. That's what he wants to do on the pitch count. So now we're back up to the leadoff batter.
Yeah, he's only pitched about 7 pitches so far in this inning. And so the leadoff hitter for the Mavericks will come up, Jason Snyder. Snyder, the shortstop. First delivery, he tries to lay down a bunt. It goes foul on the third base side.
So far tonight, strikeout looking in the first and a double in the second inning. 2 RBIs.
Snyder wanting to rely on that foot speed to try to get on here with 2 outs as he tries to turn and bunt. 0-1 count. We got a high fly ball. Second baseman underneath it. And so we'll take a quick break here as we move to the top of the 5th inning. Lions trail 4-0. Stay tuned here on SHN Sports for Leander Baseball.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Heather Grissom. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball at SHN Sports.
Welcome back to the campus of McNeil High School here, where the stadium, Maverick Stadium here on the campus in northwest Austin, Texas. The Lions move into the top of the 5th inning, trailing the Mavericks here by a score of 4-0. Coming to the plate for Leander will be the left fielder, Zach Angeramy. They're not going to get his name right. It took me weeks to get it right.
Yeah, he's 0 for 1 tonight with a strikeout swinging. So let's see if we can get something started here.
Took a ball on that first pitch.
Top of the 4th.
Angeramy slaps it to left center. And that's going to get him at least 1, and it is going to be held to a single. But the Lions have a base runner here with no outs.
Yeah, that's only the 4th hit for Leander. They've left 4 on base so far and no walks. So they need to.
Board says 5, but I'm going to trust your.
Well, I may be off by 1.
Okay. The Mavericks have been held to 2 hits, but it's just those extra opportunities after the drop third strikes that have really hurt Leander.
Yep, that is correct. That is our 5th hit, so the board is correct. Didn't write one down earlier.
Wilkins takes a ball on that, no, a strike rather, on that first delivery. Anger Amy, the runner at first. O'Neill. And Wilkins tries to lay down the bunt. He's down 0-2 in the count as he fouls it off behind him. He'll dig back in here. Oh-2 count. O'Neill delivers. Low. It's a 1-2 count. That's a tough pitch to lay off there. Good job by Wilkins. 1-2 count. We got a high-pitched squealing sound coming from somewhere. I'm not sure where that's from. It's not internal to the broadcast.
It's not us.
Yeah, not this time. We got a 1-2 delivery coming up here. Wilkins stays alive as he fouls it behind the press box. Count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes. And then you hear the train in the distance. Don't let me get into some Johnny Cash now. 1-2 count. O'Neill goes to first to try to get Anger Amy. He didn't even have that big of a lead.
No, he didn't.
He just tried to trick him, I guess. Catch him off guard. Wilkins digs in, 1-2 count. O'Neill turns and throws to first again. That one pulled the first baseman off the bag. You wouldn't mind seeing one get into the foul territory over there.
Yeah, it's easy trot over to third base, getting past the first baseman.
So we got a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hopper right up the middle. They get one and are able to turn 2. Wow. And just like that, the Lions don't have any runners and 2 outs. That's a tough break again there, Mark.
Yeah, it is. That was a nice play by the shortstop. Schneider able to get the ball. Looked like it was about to go through, but he was able to catch it right near second or on the other side of second base. He had to step back onto the bag and made a strong throw to get the runner out at first. So double play. Tough break for Leander.
So coming to the plate now will be Noel Salazar, his 3rd at bat. He's got 2 base hits. 2 of those 5 hits. That delivery from O'Neill in the dirt before it gets to the plate, ball 1.
Yeah, Salazar's hit fastballs. Nailed them. Line drive out to the center field for both of them. So
yeah, same spot. 1-0 delivery. This one a similar spot, left center. Left fielder able to get under it, though, for out number 3. We'll move to the bottom of the 5th here on Leander Line Baseball here on SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Crazy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
It's Coach Kano. You're watching the Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
Welcome back to the campus of McNeil High School here where the Lions trail the McNeil Mavericks by a score of 4-0. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning here. Coming to the plate will be the number 2 hitter in the McNeil Maverick order, number 2, Blake Hankey, playing right field for the Mavericks.
He had a walk in the first inning and a ground out to Ruin, who threw it over to Alexis to get him at first base in the second inning.
Got an 0-1 count as he takes a strike on the first delivery from Alexis. That pitch stays a little up in the strike zone. The count will even up here with no outs. Let me update the scoreboard. I forgot to update the outs there. There's the delivery on the, it looks like it's going to be a ball. Looked like a strike to me, but 2-1 count as it stays outside. Alexis with a pitch, foul off. 2-2. Well,
yeah, Alexis went 1, 2, 3 the last inning. Kind of got back into his groove, and now he's up 2 strikes on the batter here. See if he can get him out here with another strikeout.
Slap to left field. Andrew Amy under it for the easy out, and the first of the McNeil fifth. And that'll bring to the plate Zane Kempfer, number 8. Zane plays first base for McNeil. How's he done tonight, Mark?
So far tonight, a strikeout in the first, and he got a walk in the third. He scored that third inning for the only run that they got that inning.
Alexis will wind and deliver to Kempfer. Strike 1. Big breaking pitch there. Nice job to come with something besides the fastball to open the count and getting a strike with that first pitch. That one fouled off, and Alexis ahead of the hitter quickly, 0-2. Kempfer trying to figure him out here.
Yeah, 2 big breaking pitches there. 0-2 count. Has a lot to work with right now.
Yeah, Kempfer was fooled by both of the pitches here. Let's see if he brings a fastball. Another breaking pitch and gets Kempfer looking for the strikeout. Nice job. That'll be the second out of the side. Great work there on the mound from the sophomore right-hander, and he's up around 95 pitches, so he'll probably get through this inning, and they'll probably sit him down after this. Up to the plate now will be number 12, Dylan Redmond. I want to call him Richmond, but it's Redmond.
Yeah, popped up foul to first base and had a walk in the third inning.
Alexis delivers the first pitch. A little low, ball 1. Pretty nice pitch. .1-0 delivery. Just missing low, 2-0 count. Redmond making Alexis work here after getting a couple of quick strikeouts in the fifth. 2-0 count. Alexis winds, delivers. Big breaking pitch. I guess it stayed up in the strike zone for the umpire's taste because it's a 3-0 count.
Yeah, kept that one a little bit up.
Not giving Redmond any meaty pitches here. 3-0 delivery from Alexis. It's in the dirt, and Redmond's on the bag.
Back
and he's going to run to second. Maybe he rounds first, and the first base coach holds him there. And, you know, they use that to their advantage. They know that foul territory is a lot of area. But they have a runner there on first now with 2 outs.
Good job by Maddox. He wasn't able to get in front of that pitch low and outside in the dirt, but he was able to get back quickly to the fence to keep the runner at first base.
So Max Searles will step into the box here, the third baseman for McNeil. He's got a runner on with 2 outs.
2 strikeouts tonight, 1 swinging, 1 looking in the second and third inning.
Alexis shakes off at least 1 signal from the catcher Maddox. Turns and throws to first. I'm kind of hoping that rain will hold off until we get the game in tomorrow, but some of their weather reports I've seen indicate we may be playing on a different day.
Yep.
We'll see. You never can tell with Texas weather.
The game's at noon, correct?
It is.
All games at noon.
And they actually updated the website, I believe. Or at least that's what I've been told. That delivery from Alexis Lowe. We have ball 1 to Searles. What's Searles done at the plate? Mark, did you already say?
Yeah, 2 strikeouts.
That's right. You did say that.
Yeah, 1-0 count. See if they get a double play here.
Alexis throwing a fastball over to Ruin, trying to get the runner there. That's Dylan Redmond. There's a pitch. That's a strike. The count will even up with 2 outs. Alexis looks over to first. Turns and throws to first. A little bit high on that delivery. Ruin able to get up and grab it, though. Don't want to get it past your first baseman on that throw to first. 1-1 count. Alexis again glancing over to first. Wines, delivers. A little bit outside as they were hoping the runner was going to go and give Maddox an opportunity to throw him out on the steal attempt, but Redmond stays at first. It's a 2-1 count. Alexis looks over at first. 2-1 delivery. Hit and run, high fly ball in the infield. Alexis waves everyone off, and he gets the 3rd out of the side. We'll move to the top of the 6th inning. You're listening to SHN Sports, home of Leander Lion Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Heather Grissom. You're listening to Leander Lion Baseball at SHN Sports.
Welcome back. You're listening to Leander Baseball here on SHN Sports, your home for Leander Lion Sports. Coming to the plate here to start the 6th inning for the Lions is Noah Kellum. Had a base hit his last time at the plate.
And a sacrifice bunt in the 1st inning, moving Salazar over.
Pretty good night at the plate for Kellum. O'Neal still on the mound. Kellum thinking about a bunt. Pulls back, but the pitch was a strike. 0-1 is your count. Kellum will dig back in. He's a lefty, committed to Texas Lutheran University to play baseball and continue his academic career after this season. Takes the ball on that delivery. 1-1 count. O'Neal winds, delivers. Outside for a ball. It's a 2-1 count.
Kellum's job is to get on base. Got 6 outs left here for Leander, trailing by 4.
Got to produce some runs. Takes another ball. Good eye by Kellum.
There you go.
He's got a 3-1 count here.
Make him work it. If it's not there, don't swing at it.
He's got a quick bat, so he can wait and see. 3-1 pitch, and he hammers it to the shortstop. He gets it on a couple of hops and throws to first, and they call Kellum out. It was a bang-bang play, but out 1 for Leander here in the 6th.
Yeah, nice play by the first baseman on the scoop. Able to get that clean, get him out. But good hard hit by Kellum. Almost beat that out, but strong throw by the shortstop.
Kind of one-hopped over there.
Schneider.
Yeah,
and then good play over there by first baseman Kempfer.
So Hudson Ruin at the plate now for the Lions, swinging on that first delivery, fouling it back for strike 1. So Ruin digs back in here, 0-1 count. O'Neal winds, delivers. To Hopper to the shortstop. Ruin hustling down the line. Doesn't beat the throw from Schneider. And quickly there's 6-3 outs in the Leander sixth. And so that'll bring to the plate now Anthony Beltran, the junior third baseman, or senior third baseman rather. He's a senior. We just want him to come back another year.
Yeah, we've seen some really good plays by the shortstop. Schneider has a good arm over there at short, able to gun a couple people out that may have been base hits.
Beltran swinging on that first delivery. Little dribbler to third base. It pulls the first baseman off. They say he got the out. That was questionable, but we'll move to the bottom of the sixth inning. Stay tuned here on SHN Sports, your home of Leander Lion Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
It's Coach Kano. You're watching the Leander Lions on SHN Sports. Go Lions.
Welcome back to McNeil High School here, part of the Round Rock Independent School District, also part of 136A, the UIL district, one of the bigger power districts in Central Texas baseball, really Texas baseball for that matter. Very highly competitive baseball here. Lions trailing the Mavericks by a score of 4-0 here as we're getting into the late innings. Bottom of the sixth, the Lions down to their last 3 outs, but you got to get the Mavericks out 3 times here first before you get that opportunity to try to make a comeback. We have a relief pitcher on the mound for Leander. That reliever, a sophomore as well, number 25. That's Harrison Madden on the mound. Coming to the plate for the Mavericks will be number 2, Blake Hankey. Hankey, the right fielder for McNeil.
Yeah, we also have a change in the infield. We have Noah Ruin now at shortstop, and Noel Salazar has moved over to second base.
So Noah Ruin got moved up?
He did for tonight's game.
Younger brother of Hudson Ruin playing short. Madden delivers, slap foul by Holmes. 0-1 is the count here, no outs. You bring in a little bit of a different style pitcher. Madden, a little herky-jerky delivery from the left side. Good relief pitcher. Big breaking pitch missing on the outside. The count will even up. One count here. 4-0 Maverick lead. Nobody on. No outs. Slap to right field. And that's going to be a double, maybe more, as it gets all the way to the wall. There's going to be a play at third, and the runner's in safe for a triple. Don't like to start the half inning off like that.
No, Holmes got a piece of that and just drove it out there. You can see it kind of tail a little bit, but out to the wall, line drive, but good job by the relay to get it into third base, but he has good speed move around the bases and able to get there sliding in, but not really close at third base with his speed.
I thought it was going to be a little closer than it was, but you're right, he was motoring. So coming to the plate now will be Aiden Bradford, the left fielder for McNeil. He'll dig in here to face Madden with no outs and a runner on third base. First delivery high for a ball. Holmes at third, kind of ooching up a little bit on that last delivery. Madden goes high again as Holmes is getting a big lead, and they're worried about him over there with no outs. It's a 2-0 count here to Aiden Bradford. That delivery a strike. Bradford has got a tight strike zone. 2-1 count.
Middle infield is playing back, so they're not worrying about that runner on third base. Down 4-0. No outs. Runner on third, and the middle infield's playing back.
2-1 delivery. Slapped up the middle, and that'll drive in a run. It'll be a base hit for Bradford. He'll stay there at first. It's a 5-0 lead now for the Mavericks here over Leander. Coming to the plate now will be number 17, Jake Stastny, the DH, for the starting pitcher, Edward O'Neill. And he'll have a runner on first and no outs here against Harrison Madden. Madden in the stretch goes over to first. And wants to keep Bradford close to the bag. Stastny digs in. Madden looks to first. Wines delivers. Big cut from Stastny, strike one. Could not catch up to that fastball from Madden.
No, good pitch by Madden, outside part of the plate.
Stastny eyes him down. Madden goes to first. Oh, 1 count. Madden winds, delivers. Foul. It's an 0-2 count. Madden quickly up. So Stastny steps into the box.
Had a double in the second inning and a strikeout looking in the fourth.
0-2 count. Madden goes outside as they expected Bradford to go. He decided at the last minute not to. It's a 1-2 count. Madden from the stretch, and they get him. They get Bradford going. Oh, and he's out at second. The throw a little bit off, but good play there by the shortstop, Noah Ruin, getting his first varsity action and showing why they didn't have any problem putting him there at short.
Yeah, he did a good job catching that ball to his right as he's looking towards first base, able to bring the glove back and get the runner out, but easily had him picked off. Good job by Madden.
And it's a 1-2 strike count. I reset the count, and that one fouled off. So Madden on the 1-2 delivery. Fouled off by Stastny as he stays alive, and the count stays 1-2 strikes. Madden starts the windup, 1-2 delivery. Gets him looking.
Good pitch.
For the second out of the side.
Fastball low inside part, right at the knees. Called third strike. Good strikeout for Madden.
So coming to the plate with 2 outs and nobody on, we're going to have a pinch hitter, number 22, for McNeil. And
see if I can get that for us here.
I was going to say I don't have my McNeil roster readily available.
Number 22 is Noah Zurich.
Yeah, Noah Zurich fouls that one off into the McNeil Maverick dugout for strike one. Madden doing a good job in relief here for Leander. in the 6th. Working on 14 pitches here. 2 outs. 0-1 delivery. Slap to the third baseman, Beltran. He scoops it and gets the throw in for the 3rd out of the side. We'll move to the top of the 7th. Stay tuned. You're listening to SHN Sports, home of Leander Lion Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Amy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
This is Coach Grissom, and you're listening to Leander Lion Baseball on SHN Sports.
Welcome back to McNeil High School here, home of the Mavericks. Leander trails McNeil by a score of 5-0. Mark, it's a bit of a hole, but it's not one that can't be dug out of.
No, they can definitely do it. They have the ability to do it. But right now, you know, what we've seen tonight is O'Neill has done just a really good job of throwing strikes. I still don't think he's walked anybody tonight, just from my count.
Well, he has 72 pitches, and he's into the 7th inning, and that's pretty darned good for any pitcher in baseball at all, let alone 6A high school baseball here in the state of Texas. Major Maiden will step into the plate to face O'Neill. First pitch, low and outside, ball 1.
Yeah, he's been in a pretty good rhythm all night long. They've got to do something to break it.
1-0 delivery, fouled off by Maiden. The count will even up. That one came right at us. That might look pretty good on camera. Little 3D action. 1-1 delivery here to Maiden. Takes a strike. Got to protect the plate now. 1-2 delivery. Breaking pitch outside. Tried to fool him. 2-2 count. Maiden laid off of that one. 2-2 delivery. Low, and it's a full count.
Yeah, O'Neill only has 5 strikeouts tonight. Done a pretty good job, but the defense has made a lot of plays in the infield for him.
The Lions had a rough night. A lot of things not going their way, but they have a leadoff runner here in the 7th. As Maiden able to lay off that pitch and have a free bag.
That's what they needed to do. And last time up, Maddox almost hit a home run to left field. So see if he can get another ball here, drive it out into the outfield.
You know he wanted that homer too.
Oh, yeah. I think his dad wanted it more.
Of course.
No, he stroked that one out to deep left field.
Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner over at first for Maiden.
I think that's
Number
Omar
1,
Hernandez.
Omar Hernandez. First pitch from O'Neill, high, ball 1. Good eye by Maddox. Maddox swinging on that delivery, fouling it straight back. The count will even up. And there's the rooster. I won't sing Alice in Chains either, just like I won't sing Johnny Cash. Not on air, just in the shower. 1-1 delivery here to Maddox. O'Neill turns, throws to first to try to get Hernandez. Hernandez didn't even have that big of a lead.
No, I doubt he'd be trying to steal him here, although you'd like to see him steal, but you're down by 5 runs. You need base runners. You just don't want to be hitting into a double play here. That'd be the only threat.
Yeah, and if you call a hit and run, you could catch yourself in a bad situation. So 2-1 count as that ball high and outside to Mavericks. 2-1 pitch. It's in the dirt. Good job by Redmond to keep it in front of him, but the count's 3-1 to the line catcher. And Redmond will make a visit to O'Neill along with the pitching coach.
It looks like they may be getting a little bit of action over here, starting to throw a little bit in the dugout. Look like they're going to be warming up a relief pitcher here.
Well, he's around 82 pitches, and, you know, I always go to the experts like Diego Ayala on Facebook, who said that if you don't throw at least 100 pitches, you don't get to ice your arm. So O'Neill will stay on the mound here. If you don't know who Diego Ayala is, you're missing out.
Yeah, he's got some good stuff.
Some funny baseball videos. So Maddox will step in here, 3-1 count. Runner on first base.
You know, he's probably telling him here, you see a fastball you like, hey, let's drive it. Let's get a hit and move this runner over.
And there it was, and Maddox fouls it out of play. The count will run full.
A little bit low, but that's the pitch he was looking for. Got a little bit under it, but low fastball.
I think that was actually flipper. We got a dolphin now in the farm animal repertoire from the PA announcer. Maddox digs in here. O'Neill with the payoff pitch. Maddox stays alive, fouling it out. A play.
Way to hang.
I'm going to start looking for these lights when I happen to be driving down McNeil Road, because a lot of those baseballs went out that way. Full count here to Maddox. Hernandez looking for that one to run on. And
all right,
Maddox is on with a walk. The Lions will have two base runners here. Nice job by Maddox at the plate. And that'll bring up Evan Brickley. Nope, we have a pinch hitter, number 17.
Yeah, that's Kyle Lawson.
Lawson has a little bit of power. We saw him hit one to the fence for a long out against Round Rock on Saturday. Or no, that was it Round Rock? Or was that Vista that he got the?
I believe it was Round Rock.
Round Rock.
Could be wrong, but I believe it was Round Rock.
They're starting to run together now.
No, good opportunity here for Leander. Two runners on with walks. No outs. Kyle Lawson at the plate, able to good power here with Lawson batting on the right-handed batter. So runners are going to probably stay a little bit close, but he's going to be looking for something to drive here.
And there's not a lot of scouting on Kyle Lawson. Unless you're a Lion, you hadn't seen a whole lot of him. That's a strike there as he fouls that first pitch off.
No, he's done a really good job over the past couple of years, hitting line drives and deep shots. So good opportunity here for him.
0-1 count. O'Neill looks at second, delivers.
There it is.
Lawson with a base hit. Hernandez had to hold up to make sure it wasn't going to get caught, and the bases will be loaded for Leander with no outs. Coming to the plate now, it's going to be Zach Angeramy.
1 for 2 tonight, had a single in the fifth and a strikeout in the second.
And Brickley going to go out and courtesy run for Mr. Lawson.
Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here for O'Neill.
Yeah, and we'll take a quick break while they change pitchers. Stay tuned here on SHN Sports, your home for Lion Baseball. We'll be right back.
The Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank its corporate sponsors: Adobe, Andy Maddox with Allstate, Austin Simply Fit, David Berg and Brian Brown with Kracy Cheetah Gear, Lowe's, Malik & Company, Leander Orthodontics, Take 5 Haircuts, Texas Spine and Injury Center, and Timmons Insurance Agency. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. Go Lions! Leander Lions Baseball Booster Club would like to thank those individuals who stepped up in sponsorship of Leander Baseball this season. At the single level, Cindy Brickley. At the double level, Emily Seaman Smith. At the triple level, Linda Spear. At the Grand Slam level, Don and Tina Dunbar, Crystal Falls Men's Golf. And at the platinum level, Joe and Lisa Anger Amy. Thank you for sponsoring Leander Baseball. And go Lions!
Hey, it's Coach Bell. Thanks for y'all tuning in, watching Leander Baseball, SHN Sports. Thanks for coming. Go Lions.
Welcome back to McNeil High School here on the campus of McNeil High School. We're at Maverick Stadium here. It's right on the edge of McNeil Road between Parmer and what is that, Mopac over there on the north side. We have a relief pitcher coming in for the starter O'Neill, and the relief pitcher is the first baseman, who he started out tonight as the first baseman, Zane Kampfer, number 8.
And taking his spot at first base, number 14, Chris Doyle.
So Doyle will get an opportunity at least defensively here. If the Lions can get exactly 5 runs, then he may get an opportunity at the plate as well. Coming to the plate here with the bases loaded, no outs, Zach Anger Amy.
Nobody out. Lions have great opportunity here.
First delivery from Kampfer, low, ball 1. We'll take an RBI walk any day of the week, right, Mark?
We'll take anything right now. Get on base.
1-0 count. Anger Amy digs in. Waiting on the delivery from Kampfer. Anger Amy fouls it off. The count leaving up at 1. Kampfer digs back in here. Anger Amy in the batter's box, ready to swing. Bases loaded, no outs. Kampfer delivers the 1-1 pitch. Anger Amy right back to the second baseman, and they double off Brickley at first, and now there's 2 outs, and the Lions have a runners at second and third. That's a tough break there, Mark.
Yeah, that is. I mean, Anger Amy, hit it hard right towards the second baseman. Brickley on first, getting your jump. See the shot. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you can see the shot up to, the second baseman, but he got caught on first base, so double play. So now Noah Ruin is stepping up, batting for Leander.
First district varsity at bat here. Sophomore Noah Ruin made an excellent defensive play for the Lions in the last half inning. It's a 1-0 count here as he takes the ball in the first delivery. Chance to get an RBI here. Inside, ball 2. That's going to be hard to Noah Ruin when there's a Noah Kellum.
Yep.
I can't even keep Hudson Ruin and Noah Kellum separate sometimes. That pitch low. Kampfer a little worried about Noah Ruin, who must have a little reputation in the travel league. 3-0 count, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Empty bag over at first for Kampfer if he wants it. And there's a strike as Noah Ruin thought he was going to first base, but he even tossed his bat away. 3-1 count. Coach Grissom's going to calm his sophomore hitter down a little bit here and tell him what he needs him to do here with this hitter's count 3-1.
Yeah, bag open at first base. Noel Salazar on deck, top of the lineup. So if he can get on base here, he's probably telling him, look for that one pitch you want. If it's there, hey, let's get some RBIs. If not, let's get on base.
Yeah, he probably told him you should have swung at that last one. 3-1 count. Fouled off by Ruin. Counts full. Good experience here for the sophomore. Getting an opportunity here in a varsity game. Full count here, 2 outs. 2 runners in scoring position for the Lions. They trail 5-0. Kampfer winds and delivers. Fouled off by Ruin to stay alive. The count will remain full.
Pretty good pitch by Kampfer. Low and outside, but Ruin a really good job putting the bat on the ball, fouling that off, staying alive. Gets another opportunity here.
So Kampfer with 2 outs. 2 runners on. Payoff pitch to Ruin. Slap foul by Noah, and you see his power there. And the hand speed as well as he gets the bat around quickly, a little late. And that's why it went foul on the third base side out of play. We'll see him straighten that one out. It'd be over the right field fence. Payoff pitch from Kampfer. Ruin. Contact again. Fouled out of play to stay alive as he continues to battle here. Lions looking for their first run of the evening. 1 out left. Really 1 strike left here for Leander. Noah Ruin digs in. Kampfer delivers the payoff pitch. And they call him out, looking for the final out of tonight's ball game. And so the Mavericks will defeat Leander here tonight by a score of 5-0. Stay tuned, or tune in tomorrow, rather, to SHN Sports and listen for Lion Baseball against McNeil at home. If you can come out to the Diamond at Leander, please do. If not, tune in here, SHN Sports, your home of Lion Baseball. Thank you for listening. For Mark Sickles, I'm Chuck Kracy. We'll see you tomorrow.
The proceeding was a presentation of the SHNSports.com broadcast network. This broadcast was under the direction and copywritten by the Shoning Hip Network. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, use of sound bites and interviews, and use of any other content, including audio or video, without the direct written consent and permission by the Shoning Hip Network is strictly prohibited and protected by federal copyright laws. All rights are reserved by the Shoning Hip Network and SHNSports.com. On behalf of Rob Hip, Director of Operations, Carl Shoning, Director of Broadcasting, Mike Katz, the SHN Broadcast Academy Director, and all of our crews who make these broadcasts possible, we wish you well and thanks for joining us.